What's up, YouTube? It's TC here with the Source Vibe Tarot and the One is Vibration. I'm about to read some energy for the collective. We're gonna get into this, okay? Because I had some crazy, vivid dreams as I was in my slumber. and I woke up and kind of got external validation as well. So I feel like this is like the thing. Because, alright, so I was like, oh, because I had thoughts like, oh, I think I want to do like a collective energy update, like see what's going on with the energy. And then I went to sleep, and then like before I woke up, I had like this vivid ass dream, and I pretty much got the message that was coming from there. Or the message is multiple. So before we start, get a little centering exercise, a little mini meditation. Get into your breath, get into your tone, feel the breath, feel how it feels, get into that exhale, that good. That exhale feels so good. Yeah, let's go, cause we got some shit to talk about. Okay, I had to pull for this energy because I'm like, oh, what is going on? So now I want to prompt you to think about something that feels good, something that you love, something that you appreciate, and visualize that in your mind's eye and hold it in your heart space. And we're just gonna breathe in with that. And out. Expand that feeling around us. Breathe in. And release. Breathe in. Hold it. Hold it. And release. Because if you can't meditate and you find it hard to meditate, just get into feelings of appreciation and love. Because if you can love and appreciate, you are consciously flowing the energy that you would be if you were to meditate. So, my gosh, you guys, this energy was interesting. So, yeah, a little bit of a story time. So, I want to do like soulful Sundays and like messages from soul, from source, from spirit, whatever you want to call it. But I like work Saturday, so I was tired on Sunday, and had stuff to do. Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day, belated Mother's Day. Every day should be Mother's Day, but I digress. I want to stay on this energy. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all Mother's Day though, all the mothers out there. So I went to sleep and I was kind of like, I had the feeling like I think I'm gonna do like a collective energy read, like an energy update. Let's see what's going on with the collective energy. You know, anybody who's gonna come to this reading, probably a message for you. And that's my intention as I went to sleep, I guess. And when I woke up, I was having like this crazy ass vivid dream. It's like very vivid and it was lucid. And so I was like able to make decisions in the dream. I was aware enough to make decisions in the dream. And so the setting was, it was a family outing, a family gathering. It was like a pool party. And it was this pool party. And I was trying to pick out clothes, but I was getting frustrated with picking out my clothes. That's the first indicator right there. I was already frustrated with trying to pick out my clothes. So that's an indicator that my mood is like depleting. I either need to pick it up or just chill the fuck out. But I wasn't paying attention to my feelings. When you feel good, happy, borderline, baseline content, you are on the path to what it is that you're on the path. You're on your path. You're in harmony with your soul and your source, and you're on the path. When you feel borderline content, baseline content. I keep saying borderline. Baseline content. When you feel bored or any other negative emotion, boredom is the start of the negative emotion spectrum. When you start to feel boredom, that's when you know you are in disharmony with your soul and your energy. So I was already feeling like annoyed, frustrated with trying to pick out my clothes for this pool party that was with family. Well, it was like a family member was having a pool party or some shit like that. Random ass dream. And so the next part that I remember is, you know, we were trying to drive over there, but nobody had a license, but I have a permit. And so I was like, I could drive and somebody could just sit next to me and I can just drive us there. And they were like, no, you're not driving anywhere. And it was a person in particular that I'm like working on. Kind of, not really. I'm like loving more and like and understanding more than just being annoyed. I'm flowing love more than just being annoyed, but sometimes you just need to like. So yeah, that person was like, you're not driving nowhere. And that had me frustrated because it could have been because it was this person or because like they wouldn't let me drive or just the combination, like the combo pack. It was just unfucking annoying me. I was even more annoyed now. So you see a pattern here. It's like I'm annoyed. My mood is not the best. I did not take heed to my own inner guidance, letting me know like, hey, your gas tank is running on empty. Should have just stayed home. But no. I'm like, oh, it's family and I felt I need to do this. It's family. Da, da, da. And it felt like in that thought process, felt like some righteous type shit. Like, oh, it felt like underneath this is for family. I need to do this. Underneath that, those words, the vibration that I felt was, I'm spiritual. I should be able to do this no matter who or what it is. Like, that's what it felt like. It felt like, oh, I'm spiritual. I should be unconditionally loving. Blah, 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 blah. Should we tackle that now? We can tackle that now. With that, it's like, I feel like don't try to do things out of obligation, and don't try to do things because you feel like you're supposed to, or this is what I'm supposed to be doing type of shit. It's like, yeah, we might be spiritual beings, and for us to be spiritual, we can be unconditionally loving, and that might be true, maybe not, but at the same time, we are also having this human experience. In the human experience, we experience highs and lows, ups and downs, duality, ebbs and flows. And so it's like, you're not supposed to do anything. You're supposed to love yourself and honor yourself and your energy. And so if you feel like you can't bring your best version to a place, maybe that you shouldn't fucking go. Maybe you should chill out. I just saw 1044. Maybe you should chill out. Maybe you should either fill up your emotions and fill up your gas game. But let me go meditate real quick. Let me center myself. Let me get back to, my energy, my core vibration. All right, I feel good. I'm ready to go. It's either you do that or I need some time to myself. I don't have the emotional capacity to do this shit right now. I'm not gonna go. Like, honor yourself and your energy and how you feel is telling you for a reason. You're feeling this shit for a reason. This is almost like psychic type shit. It's like you are aware of these feelings and this shit for a reason. But, I kept pushing it. I'm like, oh no, it's for family. I felt like the feeling was like, I feel like I should be able to do this. And so I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to do my best to do this. I'm going to do this. Like, no, I'm pushing through this. I'm going to do this. Pushing through the discomfort and the annoyance and shit. And it's like, So we end up getting to the pool party somehow, dreams. You go from one scene to the next and shit. Like, it's just dreams are dreams. And so we're at the pool party, and it doesn't matter who the person is, but we kind of had an exchange of words and exchange of thoughtful ideas. It is in the most primitive fucking way. So they caught an attitude with me. They catching an attitude with me. And I literally said in the dream, I was like, I don't have the emotional capacity to deal with this shit right now. I'm about to I'm fucking annoyed. Like, it was that type of energy. I said in the dream, I don't have the emotional capacity to deal with this. And I still kept trying to push through it. But I still kept feeling like, oh no, but I need to do this. Blah, blah, blah. I need to do this. I should be able to do this. Whatever. I'm trying to be righteous. I'm trying to be spiritual. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is honor your fucking energy and how you feel. Love yourself enough to walk away. Love yourself enough to walk away. If you're not energetically there, love yourself enough to leave the situation. This could be just for me, but this is the energy that was coming through, and I felt like it could be triggers popping up for people at this time. It could be things popping up because, them energy upgrades. Hey, those energy upgrades, when you're upgrading your energy, was weighing you down, was going to pop up for your awareness, for you to deal with, for you to sit with and let it pass and let it release. So, yeah, we had an exchange of words. They were saying shit, and I got so frustrated and annoyed to the point where I just literally fuck you. I was like, fuck you. In the dream, I was like, fuck you. And it takes me before, because my Mars is in Aries, and so I could be a bit of a hothead, and I could react. I don't have a lot. That's the only fire in my chart, but I got fire where I need it. Okay, and at that point, emotionally I was drained, because I'm a rising Cancer as well, so I'm very loving and caring and compassionate, but also I'm a fiery hothead, which I guess goes good with the duality of me being in a Gemini sun, having my twins and Sun in Gemini. But yeah, I got to the point, because before I even got to that point, I was like, I don't have the emotional capacity to deal with this shit properly, how I actually want to deal with it. I said that and I knew that, but I kept pushing anyway. And my reasoning was, oh, it's for family. I should be able to do this. The levels of reasoning was it's for my family. I should be able to do this. I'm spiritual. I need to be able to do this. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever the reasoning. And I got to the point where I was like, fuck you. And I think after that I woke up, because it was a lucid dream, and so I made that decision to be you know what, just say it. Cause it was you're already there, just say it. You don't have to That's the momentum. The momentum got you. Law of attraction got you. Like, you might as well just go ahead. And I was just like, say it, because that's how I felt. And so that's why I said Gemini and Mercury, Mercury and Gemini at home with it, communication and expression. I'm gonna tell you how the fuck I feel. If not with my words, it's on my face most of the time. But I got a good poker face. But still, I digress. So yeah, I got to the point where I was like, fuck you. And then I think I woke up after that. But I got the messages for the dream, and it's like, you don't have to prove anything to anybody. Because even when I said that, people weren't like, oh my gosh, are you okay? They were just looking like, They were just looking and enjoying the show. And it's not a shade to anybody else, but it's just like, and then my ego tried to be like, well, it was this person's fault, or they did this, or this and it's like, no, it's just you and your energy. That's all it is. Ego would love to make it somebody else's fault that you feel like shit, but it's you and your energy. That's all it is. It's just you and your energy, in which because you create your own reality, and so it's your fault. But yeah, the moral of the story is like, your feelings are your inner guidance system. Negative emotion lets you know you're running out of steam. You might want to replenish or chill the fuck out, you know? And or chill the fuck out. Because I had the option to not fucking go. I could have not fucking went, but I pushed on. I kept trying to do shit. I kept struggling trying to do shit. And it's like, no. Honor yourself and how you feel. Like, if you don't feel the emotional capacity to deal with people and they stuff, if you're not feeling super spiritual in your spiritual energy and you don't have the emotional capacity to do stuff, it's fucking okay. We're human. We're here to experience this shit. But also love yourself enough to not put yourself in uncomfortable situations. Like, and that's the thing. You could be feeling triggered. Don't try to push through those triggers. Don't be feeling like shit. And then you go to a barbecue and you're like, why the fuck am I here? All these dumbass people. And this person doing this and that person doing that. And da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, you was feeling like shit before you fucking got to this point. Before you got to the fuck you. Before you got to the fuck you. It's like, before I got to the fuck you. And before I got to the point of... Before I got to that point, I was already feeling annoyance the whole fucking day before I got to that point. So it's like, my inner guidance system was working and I ignored it. And so I feel like this could be in the collective energy, that your inner guidance system could be telling you things that you could maybe potentially be ignoring it and trying to push through, instead of honoring yourself and your energy and how you feel. And it's like, love yourself enough to not put yourself in uncomfortable situations. Love yourself enough to honor your energy and how you feel. Love yourself enough to say no. Love yourself enough to know that there are no obligations for you besides other human beings. Don't pay attention to them. Pay attention to your source, your soul, your energy, how you're feeling. Because your soul isn't judging you for however the fuck you feel. Your soul is loving you unconditionally. And it's when we go outside of us and we're like, oh, but I want this person to love me and care, and I want this person to love me and care. Like, it is what the fuck it is. But honor your energy, because you could be out there and trying to be loving and caring. They're not going to give a shit if you sitting there being an asshole because you were trying to be loving and caring. They're going to see that you're being an asshole. So it's like, just honor yourself and your energy and how you feel. And I feel like that's the moral of the story. Honor your emotional guidance system. Pay attention to how you feel, because it's letting you know, it's giving you valuable information, valuable feedback. Negative emotion is feedback from your soul, your source, letting you know how you're doing with whatever it is that you're focused on. And it's like, I should have paid attention. Should have just fucking stayed home. Be like, look, by the time I literally said energy, I'm cracking up because it's funny and after the fact. And then, even in the dream, like, while I was in the dream, after I said fuck you, I was like my physical body, I heard it. It was almost like a snore. It was like it was funny. It felt like a snore, but my body, like, I knew to breathe. I was like, okay, I gotta breathe through this. I gotta breathe. And so even my physical body during the dream, because I was mad triggered, it was like, it was trying to breathe. And it's like, that's another thing. You might need to get into your breath, really ground yourself, breathe through your triggers, calm yourself down, find your zen, find your center. Don't let the triggers get the best of you. And even if you do, it's okay, because it's all a learning experience. This is all a learning experience. We're here to learn. And so it's all good. Your soul isn't judging you for anything that you're fucking doing. Like, literally, your soul loves you and think you're doing, like, if they see your growth, even where you don't see growth, your soul will see your growth, because your soul sees broader, further, deeper than your judgmental ass mind can. And so it's like, just try to honor yourself, honor your energy, especially as trigger shows up. It's like, breathe through it. Remember your breath. The breath is powerful. Breathe through your triggers. Breathe through all the stuff you got. And if you need to, honor your energy. You don't have shit to prove to nobody. You don't have shit to prove. And look what's on the top. Grounded, and liberation is under that. This is the energy about being grounded, like, and this can go from little things to big things in your life. This is a time to stay grounded in your intention and really honoring yourself and your energy. I feel like, collective. Yeah, just really honoring your energy at this time and being easy with yourself. Even in the moments where you feel frustrated and you feel like you shouldn't feel frustrated. You might feel like you shouldn't feel frustrated, or you might feel like, I'm supposed to be spiritual, I shouldn't feel like this. And like, it's okay, it's all good. Your soul's not judging you. It's only you that's judging you for feeling how you feel, but your soul is understanding. Your soul knows that, like, hey, you're human. You're doing your work. You're remembering yourself more and more. It's all good. You know, your soul knows you're gonna get there. It's just, we can probably judge ourselves in moments, being like, damn, I feel this bad negative energy, and it's not bad. Negative energy is not bad. It's a godsend. Thank you for negative emotion, because it lets you know when you're running low. 2209. So let's read some energy for this. Hold on, because I'm gonna have that as a separate video as well, because that's gonna be like the whole dream log, so people don't have to listen and rant. But I feel like it goes with the energy, but I'm gonna have it as a separate option as well. 5 messages for this collective energy. What's going on? So what's going on with this energy? So yeah, and I feel like, because I asked for because I knew that I wanted to do a collective energy, I feel like that dream could be relevant for the collective energy. So yeah, you might be feeling triggered because your energy is upgrading. Your energy is upgrading. That was horrible. Oh my god. I would love to cut that out, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm not perfect, okay? And that's fine. It's all good. But the messages that we need to know for the collective energy at this time that's going on. So yeah, I feel like you could be feeling triggered at this time. You could be having things pop up in your experience, but I feel like you're in a different place than you were before, and so you can handle it way better than you could before. We had self-acceptance, loving yourself and accepting yourself as you are, even if you're angry. See, ease and grace, healing energy. So we have 3 flipping over. We have intuition and downloads flipping off at the top. So yeah, at this time, your spirit guides and angels could be sending you intuition and downloads. You can be getting all types of messages, like I did this morning with that dream. The messages are coming through full force. Like, I don't know what it is. Yeah, vulnerability and freedom. I'm feeling like you have, because we got spiritual protection and like angelic protection so much in here. I feel like it's a given. You're spiritually protected. Like, so you have the ability to be vulnerable and find such freedom and strength in the ability to be vulnerable, that you can be like, and I took a leap of faith and was vulnerable and like expressed myself in a way that I didn't before, and I felt so much better. But that's just me. We also have spiritual growth. So this is the time. Look, spiritual growth, intuition and downloads. Your intuition is going to be sending you messages. And those messages might require you to be a little bit vulnerable. But it's okay, because as you do that, you're going to find freedom that you didn't even know you had. You could be like, damn, I could be this free, this vulnerable. Like, I could do this. I could be like this. I didn't know that. They say be easy and graceful. Oh, yep. Man, intuition and download, signs and reminders. You could be hearing songs on the radio. You could be seeing repeating numbers. You could be seeing like feathers, birds, butterflies, colors, songs on the radio, aha moments. But yeah, they're saying be easy and graceful as you enter this part of your spiritual growth, your spiritual awakening, for you to accept yourself as you are. And that's part of the spiritual growth. You want to be spiritual, love yourself even when you're not spiritual. And that's when you'll be the most authentic, like, in your authentic energy, because in our energy, we're unconditional love. We come from unconditional love. We are unconditional love incarnate. And so part of the spiritual growth is, even when you're not loving, you love yourself. You understand and love yourself enough to know, oh man, I was depleted. And I had a thought that, like, in your most lashed out moments, were you hurt or were you healed? It's like you weren't healed lashing out at people. You weren't happy lashing out at people. You were hurt. You felt hurt. You felt slighted. You felt, not in your full capacity. And so it's like, when people do that, they're probably hurt or feeling slighted or not in their full capacity. And it's like feeling compassion, loving compassion, forgiveness and compassion. But also, it's up to yourself that even if you don't feel like that, that's okay too, because we're human. We're in these physical bodies, we're human. Oh, also, I got a message in here as well, in my little teacup. Because I put coconut oil in here to help with the absorbability of the shilajit I put in here. Shilajit is super good for your body. So I put coconut oil in here. And the pattern of the coconut oil on top, it looked like the yin yang sign. And so again, that told me like energies are balancing out. Your energy is if it's not in balance, it's coming into balance, which is why you could be having triggers pop up and things like that. It's all for your benefit. And if you can allow yourself to be vulnerable, you're gonna find a lot more freedom within yourself. Liberation. I ain't even pulled. This is just sitting at the top. You can find a lot more. But yeah, this is part of the spiritual growth that you're going through, and you're going to be having intuition and downloads to guide you through this. I feel like whether it's for me or for yourself, you're going to get it yourself, but some people might need an outside external validation, and that's okay. But really, you want to pay attention to yourself, accept yourself and what you're getting from within yourself. This is a time to trust your inner guidance. So ground, meditate, get out into nature if you need to, but also be easy. This is I feel like an important message. Be easy and graceful with yourself as you go through this part of your spiritual growth. And as you are easy and graceful with yourselves, even when you're messy, that's part of the vulnerability and freedom as well. Ease and grace is going to help you a lot if you resonate with these messages. Because you're getting intuition and downloads. Your guides or your angels, your guides, your soul, your source is giving it to you. Like blast, not almost a blasting you, because that almost implies that it's like unwanted, but they are giving you the energy. They're flowing energy to you. They're flowing love and energy, and you're going to be having information, and it's going to be downloaded through your third eye. I don't know if you can see that third eye, because this part of your spiritual growth, you're growing, you're awakening more and more. But I feel like this is part of the spiritual growth, is that things are going to pop up, and as you accept yourself and are easy and graceful with yourself, even when you're not where you want to be, in the moments that you're not where you want to be, and in the moments that you are, you're easy and graceful and accepting yourself and loving yourself for wherever you are. That's the work. That's the spiritual work. That's you being your authentic, unconditionally loving self. And shit, you want to love other people. Some spiritual people, I feel like I should love this person unconditionally. Love yourself unconditionally enough to love yourself even when you're not loving others. That's the real fucking right there. Loving yourself even when you're not loving others. Even when you feel like you should be loving. Because there's nothing you should be doing. We're here for the experience. So yeah, let's move on. Accept yourself, intuition, and download. Be easy with yourself because this is a time of spiritual growth for you. So yeah, as you are spiritually growing and upgrading your energy, you can be having things pop up because it's here to help you upgrade your energy. And as you upgrade your energy, you know, as you raise the vibrations, you're going to have things pop up that are dense and lower in vibration because, you know, expanding awareness. Like I cut it on love. And look at that growth. They're like, wait, growth. I want to expand my consciousness and awareness. Exactly what I was just fucking saying. Because you're growing spiritually, you're expanding your conscious and awareness. And as you expand your conscious and awareness, you're going to become more conscious of the duality. And as you become more conscious of the duality, you kind of focus on it in a non-dualistic way. I feel like because you realize that it's all part of everything coming into balance. And your energy is coming into balance as you go through the spiritual growth. So, divine messages for the collective at this time. Please and thank you, Spirit. Giving us the most prominent energies. We have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. And you know, and I'm brought to in that dream. I guess the fear that I had was that I'm not spiritual if I walk away. And that's not true. And so, facing the fear with confidence would have been to walk away. Instead of trying to be spiritual, trying to do things. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is walk away from shit that's not gonna work. Especially if you feel depleted. The most spiritual thing you can do is just fucking stay home. Like, seriously. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is just stick to yourself, get your energy together, and work on yourself and your energy, and let your energy, you know, do what it needs to do. We have failure. Whoa, we have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And I guess that's what it was. I felt like, and see, peace at the bottom and discipline. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So some of the collective could be feeling some type of failure in their energy. They feel like, they could be feeling like, oh, I should have been able to do this. Or I should have been able, like I should have. And it's like, release that shit. Find the inner courage. Find the inner strength to face your fears with confidence. And some of that confidence is like accepting yourself as you are wherever you are. It's okay. Like, it's okay. Be easy and graceful about it. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And that's exactly what it is. Because going through all that shit, I could have followed my inner guidance. I could have just stayed home, but I didn't. And so I got to the point where I said, fuck you. But it's never done. We're infinite beings and it's never done. And so that wasn't a failure. That was an opportunity to learn my limits, to learn that, look, if I'm running on empty, I'm running on empty. It is what it is. But I know next time I will follow my inner guidance. I'll stay the fuck home. That's another message. Pay attention to your dreams as best you can, because they're going to have intuition and downloads. Pay attention to your dreams and shit. Just try to be aware as you can in any moment, because you're getting intuition and downloads from your guides, your angels, your soul. It's giving you valuable information. growth. Yep. Spiritual growth. That's what I want, to expand my consciousness and expand my awareness. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And part of the growth is being easy and graceful and accepting yourself wherever you are. Like, so yeah, you could be feeling triggered. Again, it's reiterating. You could be feeling triggers or just like things popping up. That's like dense, lower vibe. It feels negative because of growth. You're growing. And it's beautiful. It's freaking beautiful. Gorgeous. You're gorgeous. Gorgeous, beautiful soul fam. Mwah! Because you're growing, I feel like let's get one more. I could read this fucking deck all day, which is crazy because when I first got it, I was like, this is some bullshit. But I got it acclimated to its energy, and I freaking love this deck. Let's get one more though. Oh, I feel like it's falling out. So we'll just take this at the bottom. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So there might be some things you need to forgive is popping up, and that's the thing that I found as well, that like I could low-key be blaming people for shit that happened like 10 years ago, but the body will fucking hold on to trauma and wounding like no other. And so let me blow my nose real quick. So sometimes you could be like looking at a person and be like, oh, they do this and they do that. Why the fuck you breathing like that? But really all this shit is stemming from trauma and shit that your body is holding on to, that your body is used to and holding on to from like the past. And it's like, forgive that shit. Do your best to just love and forgive and love yourself even when you are not doing your best. This is about accepting yourself and your vulnerability, and you will find freedom in that. It's like, it's okay to not be okay. It's that type of energy. And once you're okay with not being okay, you literally make not being okay be okay. And you shift the energy. Because it's all energy. This is the game that we're in now is the energy game. We played the physical game. We've done that. Depending on where you are. If you're on this channel, it's like you're here for growth. Spiritual growth. Like, if you're watching this video, you're here for growth and spiritual growth. And like where we're at right now is we're playing the energy game. Where we're getting into our energy, we're mastering our energy, we're really knowing our energy, and knowing that, yeah, we got this physical life, but this physical life stems from the energy. Like, you are awake in aspect, and you're waking up, because when I see spiritual growth, I see spiritual awakening as well. That's the energy I feel with that spiritual awakening. I was about to say that, but it's the spiritual growth, but I feel like spiritual awakening as well. And there's different levels, different stages. And it's just continuing to like infinite flower opening up and blossoming. It's like the crown chakra. It's like 1,000 petal flower. It's like infinite. It's just opening up, growth like that. This flower in the middle is like, that's how it is. Exactly. Thank you, Spirit. You're just blossoming. So we have clearing, flipping over. Let me watch the movie out the way. But yeah, forgiveness is going to help you, especially if you are feeling things pop up. This will be a time for you to forgive people, because if it's popping up, it's for a reason. It's something within your energy. Looking love at the bottom. Divine sources, the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation. Only love is self. And I see grounded right now, but we're going to see what else wants to pop out. I feel like I should take love. We have clearing, good old Ganesha. Ganapatay. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God's. And so, I feel like it's a different ball game. This is the energy of expansion. It's like you're clearing. Energetic clearing just flipped out as well. During crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. That's why things are popping up. because your spiritual growth, especially if you are more inner growth oriented and you've been doing like your inner work, this is part of the process right now, especially if you feel triggered and you feel emotional, and especially if you feel triggered, if you're feeling emotional, it's part of the energetic clearing. See how this girl is going like, this is a time to breathe through it. So you might want to stay very hydrated. Drink some good water, because your energy is like source is working with you, spirit, source, soul, deities, like is working with you to clear your energy, because you're clearing it. We got trust at the bottom. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you know exactly what to do with them, because you are expanding. It's almost like releasing clutter. It's almost like releasing clutter and getting rid of old stuff that's like taking up space, because you're expanding. And I almost see that in my mind's eye. I almost see like a big ass apartment space, like a big ass studio space with boxes of old shit, like getting ready to get kicked out the door because you getting new shit put in your apartment. And then somehow the apartment is like bigger. And I feel like the thing with it is the apartment's not bigger. You're just realizing you have more space. And it's almost like the feeling that I'm getting is like dimensions. It's like perception, like dimensions of perception. And it's like it has to do with perception. And so it's almost like you don't have to go and get a new space. You're realizing that the space that you have is much bigger than you ever thought it was. Especially after you get rid of this old stuff, because your consciousness is expanding. You're going to be viewing things from a bigger, how do I explain it? You're going to be viewing things from a bigger place of awareness. You're going to have so much space to move around and to just enjoy your space. And this is part of an energetic clearing at this time. While things could be popping up that triggers you, is not to trigger you, it's guidance, okay? We have outrageous openness. Dear love, open me to your will, release me from my attachment, surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed and I am open to receive. And I feel like part of this could be forgiveness, and I feel like I want to grab one more. Trust, I feel like it's viable. I want to grab one more from here. Because this is it really, despite the triggers, you might feel triggered, you might feel angry, upset at certain things, but it's not for you to get mad at. It's for you to, look, we got ease. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's not for you to get mad at. It's for you to like literally release, to make peace with, to accept. There's so much in here. And it's beautiful. That's what it is too. Thank you. It's like this. You're blossoming. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. And there could be some things you need to forgive, but we got gratitude popping out as well. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever you go. And that's really part of it. It's like, oh man, I feel this negative emotion. Yay, I feel negative emotion. This is my inner guidance system guiding me. God, it feels so good. Oh my God, this energy feels so good, yo. I almost want to cry, but I don't cry. I could cry. I told myself I will only cry tears of joy. I'm not crying over sad shit no more. It's kind of a waste of my time. For me personally, that's just where I'm at. But I feel tears welling up in my eyes because this energy feels really, really good. It feels like this. This energy feels like this, like self-acceptance. If self-acceptance, this was a picture for self-acceptance, this is how the energy feels. It feels expansive. It feels progressive. And it's part of the energetic clearing. So that's what I always get. Like, things popping up is not to just upset you. It's guidance. That's all 2233. So there is progression in the energy. Those are master numbers. There is like divine helping you out. Again, the divine is helping you out. Energetic clearing. Like, we're going from mind to God's. And God is so much bigger, so much more expansive. This is happening for us and not to us. And it's part of the spiritual growth for us to be vulnerable with ourselves. While I keep seeing humility. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. And this negative emotion is part of the right assistance. It's guidance of the Most High, and it's beautiful. We want to shun negative emotions sometimes. It'd be like, I feel so negative, and it gets on my nerves, and that's just perpetuating the loop. But it's like, it's guidance if you will let it be. It's literally guidance if you will let it be. If you will let it be for you and not to you, and have gratitude for it. That's how, like, having gratitude shifts things as well. My heart space is open. Yeah, because I did some stuff, that too, and it's crazy because I felt really called to do some stuff. And I did it, and it left me in a vulnerable place, but I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it because I'm a lover and I love. And so I did it. And after I did it, I felt my heart space open, and then I got a headache. And I got a bad headache. It wasn't a bad headache, but it was headache enough to the where I realized it. And I was like, oh man, I got a headache. And then I got vibes off of that, which was my energy channels opened up where I had blockages in my heart. I saw 2443, 2444. I might have had blockages in my heart space, and that opened up, and my energy started to more fully flow. And the headache I got was me adjusting to the energy flow. And because the same thing happened when I got Moldavite. It's like, when I first got Moldavite, I had a little headache, and I was like, oh shit. And I felt like, oh, it's my energy adjusting. I'm adjusting to the higher vibrations and adjusting to the energy. And then once I did some things that I felt like a lot, because I used to stop my flow of love for whatever reason. And once I stopping the flow of love and just let it flow, it felt a lot better. And this is a time of spiritual growth. This is a time for us to be vulnerable and find freedom in our vulnerability, because we are able to, and we can accept ourselves. Just flip right over. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. I see the end of a tough cycle. I felt called to, like, at the bottom. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. You be coming into balance. I feel like they say Libra has to do with, like, relationships and stuff. So a win-win outcome could be forecast when it comes to some type of relationship, or just in your energy in general. Like, everything is going to be okay. Oh, excuse me. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Once in a blue moon, the blue moon is now. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So there could be a new cycle starting for you. And you might need to be communicating some things. Or you could be communicating even with yourself. You could be communicating with yourself, or just communicating with others. Communicating your needs, your feelings, feeling how you feel. We got surrender to the divine. Full moon. I'm going to say this blue moon is a full moon, and so it's like surrendering to the divine, believe in the impossible. It's a blue full moon, and it could be the win-win outcome forecast is a blue full moon. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. We also have step out of your comfort zone, North Node, which I feel like has to do with your life purpose. I don't know. I'm learning more about astrology, so we're getting there, and we have your hard work is paying off. And you could be I'm getting a feeling that you could be working hard on yourself, on your love, loving others, loving yourself. And just because you come into moments where you're not being that, you're not embodying that fully like you want to be, it doesn't mean that your hard work hasn't been paying off. Oh man, I'm like looking at this, step out of your comfort zone. I'm getting a couple of things with this. Part of your comfort zone could be that, you see yourself not being loving or understanding or sometimes like that. And that's part of the vulnerability, is loving yourself even when you are not like that. Because if you can do that with yourself, you can do that with other people outside of yourself who are not being loving, caring, and understanding and shit. But it's like, because you can do that with yourself, you'll be able to do that with other people. And like, you could see somebody being a fucking tyrant or like an asshole, and as much as you might want to fucking go punch the lights out, they deserve love too. As hard as that may be, they deserve love too. How it's expressed, it depends on you, because sometimes you might have to love yourself enough to just love them from afar, type of deal, but something about stepping outside of your comfort zone, and I'm feeling like when I look at this, I feel called to look at the vulnerability and freedom. A win-win outcome is forecast. Believe in the impossible. You're going to be needing to communicate your feelings very clearly, because Mercury is in retrograde, or is about to go in retrograde, or it is in retrograde. So communication is going to be key for you to really explain yourself. Not even explain yourself, but just to explain things thoroughly. Whatever that may be, whatever you need to, explaining things thoroughly. And just being like, hey, I feel like this or this and this and this and blah, blah, blah. Do you understand what I'm saying? Type of thing. Like, I don't know, but communication is key, because there could be some things lost in translation with Mercury retrograde, potentially. And so you might need to just communicate fully. But surrender to the divine. The divine it's like the divine is working on your behalf. Believe in the impossible, surrender to the divine, and win-win outcome is forecast. It's a powerful full moon to start off some new cycles. And so step out of your comfort zone. You don't know what it means, because you're getting intuition and downloads, and you're going to be following your inner guidance. And so you got to pay attention to yourself. Because your energy is going to tell you what resonates and how it resonates if you pay attention. You'll know. The energy is gaining momentum. Luck is on your side. This is beautiful energy, though. This is all part of the growth. Because you're growing, you might need to step out of your comfort zone, because you could be used to playing small, but now because you're growing, it's like you've grown. You get to play it bigger now. And you might not be used to that, but start playing with that. Start, getting out of your comfort zone. Because I feel like this has to do with your purpose. Your North Node. Your purpose and what you intended to do when you incarnated down here. I don't know where to put this shit. I'm gonna put this right here. I don't want to have it for reference, as we continue on through this energy. Shit, maybe you can step out of your comfort zone and have vulnerability and freedom because luck is on your side. Have the courage to face the inner, have the courage and the inner strength, find the inner strength to face your fears with confidence, because luck is on your side and the divine is working with you. The divine is with you as you go through this spiritual growth. If under forgiveness is gratitude, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. And what came out already, gratitude. That's funny. That's funny. That's uncanny. Like, remember to breathe. Remember to calm your nervous system, center yourself. Just breathe. Breathe before you get to the point of fuck you, and even do that too. So what did flip over is friendship, card 22. Beautiful energy. The energy of friendship supports our intrinsic desire for connection with others based on mutual affection and appreciation. We also have curiosity coming out, card 15. The frequency of curiosity supports our intrinsic inquisitive nature, which is the necessary driving force behind any growth and evolution. Devil's advocate, you could be curious about some friendships. I don't know, but I'm gonna just put it out there. You could be curious about connections, like, is this the best connection for me? Or you could be having, some new friendships, or just friendships that are part of the driving force behind your growth and evolution, and how that be could depend on wherever you are in your journey. We have time flipping over, card 41. The energy of time supports our understanding of the relativity of time and our capacity to be present in the moment. Yeah, so this is about being really present within your life in this moment now. Like, wherever now you find yourself, whether your now is right now or like fucking 5 minutes from now is gonna be now. We have balance. The frequency of balance supports our ability to find harmony with all aspects of our three-dimensional and multidimensional layers of reality. See freedom at the bottom, card 21. The energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential, balanced expression, and bold exploration. And then the whole thing, and then that's just, alright, so the whole thing with the dream was about like obligation and feeling like you felt obligated to do something. And Spirit could be saying to look at friendships where you feel like that. Because in the newer energy, we're not working out of obligation. We're working from free-flowing love. And if you're feeling obligated, that's not free-flowing love. That's almost kind of like slavery, if you ask me. My personal opinion, that some friendships are more like fucking slavery. People will be like, well, you're my friend, so you're supposed to do this. Like, nobody has to do shit for you in this world. And so you could be finding balance with, this could be a time for you to find balance, like to look at your relationships with your friendships, your connections with others based on mutual affection and appreciation. If you're doing shit out of obligation, that's a whole different thing. I feel like it's about freedom, and I see grace under that. The frequency of grace supports our smooth adaptation to and anticipation of life's currents and changes as we evolve towards a higher version of ourselves on this earthly plane, bridging the divine with the human essence. Again, this is about balance. I feel like it's time for balance. See, this is all coming together right now. So I felt like I saw liberation earlier. And so for some of the collective, because you're growing, you could be, I see connection. Frequency connection supports our ability to find alignment and resonance with others, things, and ideas. I'm feeling the energy of like obligation, because I'm brought to the dream how I felt obligated to do something. I feel like I have to do this. Why? Because of obligation, because of spirituality, because I felt obligated by my spirituality to do this. You could be feeling obligated by your friendships to do something, even though you don't want to do it. And it could be throwing you off balance. And it could be time to really be curious about the type of things that you're doing for other people. And I always tell myself, like, if I'm doing it out of obligation, when do I get to do it out of love? If I always feel obligated to do something, when the fuck do I get to do it out of love? Because I want to do it. Because, I love you and I want to do this for you. It feels good to do this for you, rather than, I guess I gotta do this for you because I feel obligated. And it's like, it's two different flows of energy. But I feel like, again, ease and grace. We have grace. Whatever the case, the frequency of grace supports our smooth adaptation to and anticipation of life's currents and changes as we evolve towards a higher version of ourselves on this earthly plane, bridging the divine with human essence. And so it's again about being easy and graceful with yourself. I saw divine masculine and now divine feminine popped out. So I see abundance. The energy of abundance activates our ability to manifest the wealth we need and the sense of fulfillment that comes from our heart and soul that are overflowing with love and gratitude. That's kind of what I'm saying. It's like when I see expression here, ooh, that's beautiful. I see expression here. The frequency of expression supports our ability to bring our true essence through many different forms of communication. And so it's like, if you are constantly doing things out of obligation, when do you like get to freely express yourself? Again, self-acceptance. It's like, when do you get to express yourself from a heart and soul that is overflowing with love and gratitude? If you are feeling an obligation, if you fuck around and end up resenting people for the decisions that you chose, trying to be obligatory, it's like, I feel like there's some sense of freedom coming to your energy, and it's something you could be noticing some type of things. Again, when triggers and shit pop up, it's not to get upset over, it's for you to notice what's in your energy. So I feel like the curiosity is going to help you, like, why, like I forgot what I was going to say. Inquisitive. Being inquisitive about, why am I feeling like this? Why is this here? Why is this being presented to me? What do I need to know about this? We have divine feminine. Flipping over, the frequency of the divine feminine supports our soft, receptive, and nurturing side, facilitating our intuition and intrinsic understanding of our connection to the cosmos. And I saw divine masculine and divine feminine popped out. And so I feel like, again, there is some sense of balance coming in, yin and yang, coming into alignment. And as you come into alignment, things are going to pop up that's not in alignment with you and how you are. And so that might be a thing. Presence. The energy of presence supports our ability to focus our full attention and stay in the here and now. So yeah, there's some shit going on in the energy. But I feel like, again, they're saying to be graceful. Don't be upset. Be easy and graceful as you accept yourself and how you feel, what you're figuring out about yourself during this time of spiritual growth and spiritual awakening. You're going to find abundance within yourself as well. Manifesting the wealth, not just monetary wealth, but like a wealth of emotions and other shit. A sense of fulfillment that comes from a heart and soul that are overflowing with love and gratitude. Yeah, gratitude I see out here twice. There is some shit going on, man. But again, it's not to be upset. It's to more be so curious about it. And be easy and graceful about it. Because it's time. You're coming into balance, and don't judge how that balance happens, because it's going to happen the best way that it can. The divine is helping you balance yourself out as best that it can with what you wherever you are. guess these can stay over here. Divine feminine friendship. So since we got divine feminine, let's get into how the rose is looking and feeling. Divine messages for the collective. Alright. So I see the Holy Grail. Stop the endless searching. Inner quest at the bottom. The Holy Grail is within. So this is talking about going within. Stop looking for things that's already inside of you. Stop looking for answers outside of you that are inside of you, within you already. You don't have to go far. And if you go all the way out here in effort, that is... Especially if you feel efforting, like you're efforting to go out here and find these answers, that's when you're gonna like, let me chill, center myself. But they're saying stop the endless searching, inner quest. What you're looking for is inside. We have the bud, potential, promise. It's about to happen. Keep going. Something is budding within your energy. This could be you or the Holy Grail. Again, we got intuition and download. So again, you're going to find the answers within. You're going to have the answers within. Don't go out searching for shit unless you feel called to do that. But there's a difference from I feel called to go look over here to find this thing rather than I'm going to go over here to try to find this thing. It's a difference in energy. Intuition and download, the crowning, initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table, your inner power, sub rosa, hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning and teaching. Stop the endless searching, inner quest, hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning and teaching. What you're looking for. Oh man, I don't know why I'm laughing. I find it funny because what you're looking for is literally within you. I feel like the answer, let me go on those. I feel like the answers that you're looking for are literally hidden in plain sight. When you look in the mirror, as you just sit in a garden, it's like you don't have to look far. Everything is right here, right here. You're about to figure it out. Potential, promise, it's about to happen. Keep going. Initiation, thresholds. You don't have to look out here for your crown. You don't have to look out here for how you can be better. You're already better. You're already beautiful. You're already enlightened. It's when we do things that we feel, when we do things that we're trying to search for the enlightenment that we already have, then we're like, oh, I'm not enlightened. And so we play that part because we create our own realities. So the oh God. So I just got the enlightenment isn't trying to be spiritual. The enlightenment isn't trying to push through and be spiritual and go through obligation to feel, oh, I gotta do this. The enlightenment is like, what is it that I feel I want to do? What is it that I feel would fill up my cup? What is it that I feel will fill my Holy Grail? And that doesn't come from whatever is outside of you, that comes from within. Wow. Returning to each other, compassion, humility, mother roles. Inner union, outer union, potentially. You ain't hearing from me. Healing is happening. Exactly. Thank you, Spirit. Healing is happening, okay? You are not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. That's what they're saying with these cards out here. Stop the endless search and inner quest. It's like So I'm brought back to the dream, me trying to effort through these things, trying to be spiritual through these outer things that I'm doing, and it's like it's an inner job. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is honor your fucking energy and love yourself where you are, as you are. And sometimes that means walking the fuck away from different things, certain things. And it's hidden in plain sight. But I feel like, again, potential, it's about to happen. Keep going. You're about to figure it out. One way or another, you're going to figure it out. But follow your intuition and downloads. Have the inner strength to face your fears with confidence. Because you're going through the spiritual growth, because you're growing, because you're expanding, because you're awakening more and more in every moment. It's like you're putting on your crown. And this is all this is part of the process. All of this is part of the process. Energetic clearing, a clearing out of everything that's not you. And if doing things by obligation is not you, doing certain things is not you, it's gonna pop up in your awareness for it to be cleared. Because it's hidden in plain sight, and it could be something that's overlooked. The thing that you're looking for is hidden in plain sight and it's being overlooked, but you're about to figure it out. You could be looking for your crown through other things, through other people, but it's like, nah, you have it within you. You just got to put it on, and you're about to figure it out. It's hidden in plain sight. Answers to mysteries are within you, and the learning and teaching is from within. So as you watch your outside, you go within. It's like, because we look at life and we think life is happening outside of us, but it's happening within us, and that's where everything is. It's within. The outside is a reflection of the inside. It's so much here, but we're gonna keep it. I feel like we're gonna keep it going because it's a lot here. It's a lot flowing through right now. Just off of these like fucking 4 or 5 cards, it's a lot flowing through. And I'm bar reference back to the dream. So like, pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to the intuition and downloads that you're getting, because it's answers hidden in plain sight. And even if you don't, Spirit got your back and you're gonna get the answer. Again, signs and reminders here. So this is the time to pay attention. Healing is happening, and under the signs and reminders, there's energy healing, and then we got clearing, energetic clearing, and so there's shit happening, and I see raise your vibrations under strength and guidance, and so it's like you are being guided right now, and all of this is part of the process of your expansion, and this is inner expansion. Your inner expansion is going to blossom out into your fucking life, like. You'll see what I mean. If you pay attention and you are in your awareness, you're gonna know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, it's like you're putting your crown back on, and you find it's beautiful because you're gonna find out that your crown was there all along. You didn't have to fucking go out of your way. You didn't have to go out your way, do certain things to have your crown. It was there all along. You're totally gonna laugh when you realize. You're gonna be like, oh shit. You're totally gonna laugh. And I feel like you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. I don't see humor out here, but that's alright, because I'm telling you, it's like it's all good. Divine messages. Whoa. Divine messages for the collective. So we have Star Family. You are part of a team of souls. Call in support. Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Inner. And what else flipped over? Something else flipped over too. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Things are happening the way it's supposed to, but I feel like at this time you're supposed to go within yourself. You're supposed to ground, meditate within yourself to really get the answers it is that you're looking for. Again, the answers are within you. Whale and Orchid Elder, share your song, frequency, sound, diving deep. This is about singing your song as you are, being in your authenticity, and that could be in any moment. And so, if you're depleted, don't try to put a happy sticker, a happy face, like Abraham Hicks says. Don't try to put a happy face sticker over your gas gauge and be like, oh, everything is cool, and no, it's not. That's why you feel how you feel, because that's the song that you're singing right now. Share your song, frequency of sound. And it's like, be authentic, be yourself, be who you are. And if you can't be who you are in any moment, it's like, get back to yourself. This is all about self-acceptance, being easy and graceful while accepting yourself as you are, singing your song as you are. Trust the timing, trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Part of a team of souls calling support. See the blue flame at the bottom. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. You're integrating higher vibrational frequencies into your physical vessel, which is upgrading it. It's all a bunch of upgrades happening right now. Again, energetic clearing. What it say? During crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. This is like upgrades in your energy right now, which is going to upgrade everything else in your life. The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Why the fuck does this always come out with the Whale and Orchid Elders? The void. Stop, embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. It's like, go within. There are things for you within yourself. And this is about clearing out your energy. I'm feeling like clearing out your energy of what you're not, so you can be more of what you are. And you're integrating higher vibrational frequencies as you do this. They're saying trust the timing, have ease and grace, and accept where you are, because this is all again all part of the process, all part of where you are. You'll survive this. There's new solutions and beginnings coming from within. You're gonna find so much within you. It's so much within you, and all you gotta do is be yourself, whatever that may be. And to be yourself is to love yourself even when you're not being yourself. And that's how you are yourself. And so it's like, share your song as you are in your multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen, bro. And as part of the spontaneous awakening activation is to really, and to be yourself is to love yourself even when you're not being yourself. That's really being yourself. That's trippy as fuck. Because we're unconditional love at our core, in our essence, as we really are. Woo! And you might need to step out of your comfort zone, because your comfort zone could be, I want to scold myself for not being better. I want to scold myself for not being where I feel like I'm supposed to be, or where I should be, or whatever. Because if you'll do that to yourself, you'll do that to other people. And that could be part of your comfort zone. And so stepping out of your comfort zone would be to love yourself even when you fall short, to love yourself even when you're not loving. And that's to love yourself even when you're not being loved towards other people or towards yourself. And to be like, you know what, it's okay that I feel like this. You know what, I love you. And it's okay that you feel like this. It's okay, because it is what it is. To love yourself even when you're not being loved is to really be yourself. That's beautiful and trippy and awesome. Hello, who are you? TikTok. Yep, you got the time. Again, so there's something about divine timing in here. I want to just double check and make sure, because I'm feeling like that's saying you got the time. It's almost like you got all the time in the world. What is that card 30? Timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got all the time in the world. Like, so there's something about divine timing. Like, some of you might be feeling like, oh man, I'm running out of time. I should be more spiritual. There's about to be a harvest. Whatever you're saying to yourself, whatever you're fucking creating for your reality to experience whatever it is right now. It's like saying, like, you got time. This is part of the process. You are right on time. You're right where you need to be. Trust the process. Try to chill out and just go. Whatever I said before here, before we got to this point, it's like you got time. We have come to the edge. So there is a sense of taking a leap of faith, being confident in yourself. And when I see this, so the book talks about knowing you can, dancing on the edge, knowing that if you fall off, you have the power to fly. But when I see this card, the intuitively what I get is like, these are like guided movements. So if you're coming to the edge and you're gonna dance on the fucking edge, be confident in the movements that you're doing on the edge, knowing that you're not gonna fall off. And then what the book says, even if you do fall off, you can fly, knowing you can fly. So take a leap of faith. Again, vulnerability and freedom. Take a leap of faith, vulnerability and freedom. Yes, thank you, Spirit. Dance. Move how you feel called to move. Move with confidence. Move knowing that you are okay and knowing that you can fly. And this is about, again, being vulnerable, taking a leap of faith and being able to be vulnerable and finding freedom in your vulnerability. We have why popping out. So this is talking about getting to the why. So at this time, okay. Thank you, Spirit. At this time, because again, we got time 41, and then we had what's this shit say? Time, and the energy of time supports our understanding of the relativity of time and our capacity to be present in the moment. So some of your collective could be thinking that time is running out, but again, we have couple cards about time. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not. It said time is not running out, and then we got it again. TikTok. Time is not running out, and it's immeasurable time. You have more than enough time. In fact, where you are is perfect in its time. We have the why. This is the time for you to get into the why, get to the thing behind the thing. Why do you do it? Why do you feel obligated? Why? This is the time to really get into the why, get into why you are doing certain things. Be curious about yourself and what you do. I see, to be fair with yourself. Come to the edge. So there is a sense of being vulnerable. Oh, we have loyal hearts. Flipping over. Card 35. I don't get that often. You could be co-creating with Spirit, and Spirit could be leading you to co-create with some loyal hearts. But I feel like you could be preparing, and before you do that, it's like you're, again, energetic clearing. You're releasing what's not you so that you can be who you really are more fully. I about to say, I don't get loyal heart a lot, so we're going to flip right to it. Fidelity, loyalty, devotion. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove that they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you, no matter the outer circumstances in your life, which what I was saying. Trust and have faith. For you are eternally loved, always divinely protected, and divinely directed. So, bro, this is beautiful energy. So, okay. So, yeah, serendipity. This talks about synchronicities, happiness, joy, catching the synchronicities. I want to get the keywords for that as well. 17, 18, opportunity allied with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, and magical alignment of events, right? So we got all that appearing as signs and symbols and magical alignment of events. We have luck is on your side, catching the synchronicities, intuition and downloads, signs and reminders. Spirit is gonna be fucking how they say, spending. I try not to say that word anymore. But it's a saying. They be like, oh, that boy was spitting. Like, Spirit gonna be talking some shit to you, okay? And it's for you to catch the signs and synchronicities. You're gonna be able Look, if you've been going through a never-ending story, just going through the same motions over and over again, you're going to be able to imagine new things and change the story. Like, you're going to be shifting new stories. It's like you're going to find yourself in an old loop and be like, oh, wait, there's a way out over here. I can do this instead of doing the same thing I always did, and which could be a thing that you've done. That could be a why. You could be going through things, I'm brought back to the dream. It's like, instead of trying to push through, the old way was you try to push through and try to be going to do things through obligation instead of through loyalty and love because you want to, but you feel like you're doing it because you have to. God doesn't do shit for us because it has to. God do shit for us because it wants to, because it loves us unconditionally. I feel like I'm starting to digress, but nevertheless, I want to say you're co-creating with Source. You could be even, I dare say, be co-creating with another person, because we had there was some type of friendship, or like there's some, I don't know why, but I feel like there is some type of friendship or something with other people, especially as you co-create with Spirit, Source. That's going to bring in other people outside of you that reflect that back to you, what you're going through within. The answers you seek are within. And as you are loyal to yourself, loyal to Source, it's like that's going to be reflected outside of you, because you're going to be co-creating. You are co-creating with Source. And you're not running out of time, so be confident. I feel like with this, I get confident. Be confident in the moves that you make. Trust in yourself and the moves that you feel called to make with your intuition and downloads. And you're gonna be able to find freedom in your vulnerability. Oh, there it is. I knew I wasn't tripping. Friendship right here. I know I wasn't tripping. I'm looking over here like, oh wait, I forgot I split them up a little bit to have space. Energy of friendship supports our intrinsic desire for connection with others based on mutual affection and appreciation. So if you are finding yourself in friendship that are just based on an obligation because you have this label called friends, it's like, as you honor yourself in your energy and you co-create with Spirit, Source, Soul, you're going to be catching synchronicities, I feel like. And it's going to, so it's either the friendships that you got, or you're going to be having new friendships. They're going to be like loyal hearts. They're going to love you the way that you love and honor yourself. And it's not going to be from obligation. It's going to be because they just fuck with your energy, because they vibe with you. But it's like, you really got to get to the why of why you do things. So this time is a time to be vulnerable with yourself, to be confident, and to make moves knowing that you're going to be okay. But I feel like this time is really to get into the why, especially as you go through this spiritual growth, as you keep expanding, as your energy clearing out your energy for more things to come in, bigger things to come in, things that's on your vibe, things that's on your wave. Time is not running out. In fact, this is the perfect time for you to do whatever it is that you need to do, which is why you are wherever the fuck you are in your experience at this time. No place like home. Something is coming home. There's a sense of coming home. You could be coming home to yourself, or your loyal heart could be coming home to you. I feel like we got creating, exchanging gifts with the universe. And then we have chaos and conflict. Out of the chaos and conflict, you're going to be exchanging gifts with people. Out of the chaos and conflict, there's a transformation. What's not you is breaking away to reveal your unique nature and who you really are. And so it's like, through the things that can be perceived as chaotic and conflicting, you're going to remember who you really are, because it's already there. It's already within. We already got that. What you're seeking is within you, hidden in plain sight. But it's like mystery, learning, hidden in plain sight. And so this zebra It looks like a zebra, but it's really not a zebra. It's hidden in plain sight. Look, hidden in plain sight. This unique, fucking beautiful creature. It's like a giraffe zebra. It's like a zebra that's a giraffe. But it's like you're getting back to yourself. Again, no place like home. What I just say, you're returning to yourself. Because you're putting on you finding your crown within yourself is not anything outside of you. Somebody could look and be like, oh, that's a zebra. And it's almost like you fucking self-fulfilling yourself. Again, stop the endless search, inner quest. It's about going within. Potential promise is about to happen. Keep going. So you're right on time. You're right where you're supposed to be. Don't question the process. Try to be easy and graceful during your process. Again, co-creation and serendipity is still at the bottom. Just follow the synchronicities because it's showing you. The chaos and conflict is an exchange of gifts. It's beautiful. Depending on how you look at it. But everything is like in its perfect timing. And this is a good time for you to question why. To get to the thing behind the thing. Why you do things the way you do. Why are you the way that you are? Why do you do things the way that you do? You're returning to your... Because like as you do that, I feel like you're returning more to who you really are. And your releasing was not you. Again, your releasing was not you so that you can be more of who you really are. I hope I got that like conveyed well enough. Some beautiful energy. We're gonna go into the tarot. I'm feeling like what deck are we using today? I feel like it's gonna be lights here, so I want to get some cards for the overall energy. Sure. So if you stuck with me this far in the energetic weather reading, this is some beautiful ass energy. So it's like have courage to be confident in yourself, to dance on the edge, to know that you're going to be okay with what you feel called and led to do. But there's also a sense of being aware. And so you have to let yourself be in your awareness. So let's get some shit for your overall energy. See if there's anything in your overall energy. Cut it on strength after just talking about having courage. Alright, so in your overall energy, I see the Hermit at the bottom. So again, going within. Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. Self-discovery. So this is the time of really getting into yourself, discovering yourself. We have the Lovers popping out for your overall energy. Embrace true love and deep, intimate friendships. Make choices from the heart. Vibrant health or recovery from an illness. And we also have renewal. Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. So we got Gemini energy. I forget what the hell. I forget what judgment is, because renewal is the judgment in regular tarot. So we have two major arcana coming out for your energy. So in your energy, there's so this can have to do with decisions being made, like making decisions, because judgment, it talks about, it's a strong energy about making decisions. Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. Again, with that never-ending story that we had, I feel like you could be going through old cycle, but you find a new ways to go through things. And this could have to do with a strong soul connection as well. Like you could be really connecting with yourself, and in turn, you're connecting with a strong soul connection outside of you. But it feels like it has something to do with going within. So this could be different messages for different people. But there's a sense of like judgment, having divine judgment from the heart, and it's not even like, so I feel like you're making decisions. This is the energy about like making decisions not from obligation or feeling like you have to, but making decisions because you want to, because it's in your heart to do so. So this, I feel like in the major energy, it's about making decisions from what's best for you, what resonates with your heart in the now that you're making the decisions in. Again, like in the dream, I could have just fucking stayed home, but no, I tried to feel like, oh, I'm obligated to do this because yada yada yada, and it's like, no, what do you feel like doing? If you feel depleted and you know you depleted and you could be a fucking asshole monster, like, stay home. And I feel like I feel like this is the energy of you making decisions about what's best for you from the heart. And it could be even the healing decisions as well. And this could also be help from the divine with you making decisions. And it could be a strong soul connection within your energy as well. Through friendships or like relationships, I dare say. Because I'm feeling that energy. I feel it almost like a sense of union, a sense of coming together. So this could be inner energy, like you coming together within yourself, like you're returning home within yourself, and for others that could translate into somebody outside of you coming in as well. Because the lovers can talk about making decisions, again, making choices from the heart, or a strong soul connection. This is beautiful energy. But yeah, in your overall energy, it's the same energy from the dream, making decisions about what it is that you want because that's what you want. Not because you feel obligated, but because it's in your heart to do so. Alright. I was about to say, tell me what's in Gemini's energy. That's not it. So you could be a Gemini, or you get Gemini in your chart. Strong Gemini energies. Messages do we need for this collective reading? Divine messages, please and thank you. So we have the 10 of Wands, almost to the finish line, carrying a bunch of burdens. But Spirit is like saying, give me the burdens, release those burdens, because you're almost to the finish line. So you could have been carrying burdens for a while. Could have been burdens from the past. But it's like a sense of needing to release them. You're almost to the finish line. I feel like I feel a strong energy of obligations. And it's not like, well, I'm a mom. You know, most mothers, that's probably why they don't dip out, take care of their kids, because they love them so much. And, you know, some moms, they just aren't on that type of time. And, like, it is what it is. I want to say that's okay, but people might not resonate with that. But it at the same time, it is what it is. Let me focus. Divine messages for the collective at this time. See the Knight of Swords. There is some type of fast energy. It could be communication, but there is some type of wise action energy. So it's like a sense of being wise. They're moving very fast. We have the 8 of Swords. So it could be a sense of feeling stuck, but you're not really stuck. But you could just be up in your head and anxiety and emotions, things in your head picking at you, making you feel like you're stuck in this place, but it's all in your head. And you could be, my ear just rang. You could be, as I look at the Knight of Swords, you could be ready to fucking zoom out of this energy. And this could be part and parcel of the burdens that you've been carrying. So it could be that the burdens that you've been carrying kind of have you feeling stuck in your growth. I feel like stuck in place, like messing with your mind. The burdens that you've been carrying could be messing with your mind, and so you need to make a decision to like really follow your heart and get out of your mind and follow your heart. Page of Cups, follow your heart. Communication could be for somebody else, but this could be like just you in your heart space communicating. And it's a Page of Cups. It's not like it's a Knight or a King of Cups, but it's a Page of Cups nonetheless, and it's a beautiful energy because it's something. It's emotional communication, like really communicating your emotions. And so you could be communicating like, bro, like you could be like, bro, I feel just so like stuck in obligation. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing this shit, and that's not how it is. Like, you're not supposed to be doing anything. That's why you should have gratitude and appreciation for things that people do, because nobody has to do shit. Talking about King of Cups, Knight of Cups, we got the Queen of Cups, which is emotionally balanced, loving, giving, caring, nurturing, highly intuitive. We have the Wheel of Fortune out here. Let's get one more. 6, we can do 7. Let's get one more. One more message for the collective in this energy. Please and thank you, Spirit. What do we need to know for this energy? So again, something about divine timing. I feel like the time is to balance, because with this Wheel of Fortune in this deck, she's balancing on the wheels, and she got dark and light energies within her hands, and she's balanced. So this screen is balancing me, but the wheel is spinning in your favor. The wheel is spinning in your favor. And I feel like you could be coming into emotional balance. Again, what I said earlier, that your energy is balancing itself out. You're coming into balance, but don't judge the process. Part of you coming into balance is asking why you carrying these burdens for. Why? Because we got that why energy. Ask why. Get into the why. Why do you feel stuck? Why do you feel tied up with your thoughts? And why you feel tied up with your thoughts? And why do you feel like your thoughts keeping you in place? I was about to say thoughts and emotions, but I feel like your emotions are, you're going to get out of your head and into your heart. And as you get into your heart and you get into gratitude and have the courage to really get into your heart and honor your emotional energy and pay attention to your emotional energy, you're going to find more balance within yourself. So we have 7 of Wands with the 5 of Pentacles coming out, and Page of Swords at the bottom. So there could be a sense of like learning, gathering information from you, from somebody else. Oh, I see the 10 of Pentacles under that, and the Magician. So you got all the tools you need to create the life that you want. And you could be gathering knowledge at this time that really lets you know your own power. But you could also be these came out together. I feel like you could also be defending your limitations. You could be arguing for your limitations. You could, because this is an energy of feeling confident in what you believe in. Now, if what you believe is that you're left out in the cold, if what you believe is you're focusing on negative shit and you're fighting for those beliefs, you might want to ask yourself why, and you might want to check yourself. Just saying. But again, I feel like this is the opportune time to really, again, get into your energy, counsel with yourself, get in tune with yourself. Why are you doing certain things? Why do you feel left out in the cold? And if you do feel left out in the cold, why do you defend that you are when you can be anything? You could, like, we create our own realities. We're gonna clarify these because but the overall energy is like the Lovers and Judgment. And so it's like you're gonna be making decisions based off of love. And I feel like you're gonna be getting into your heart space. you're going to really get into your heart space and really find inner balance. But this is the time for you to be out of balance. Like, this is the time for you to be out of balance. It's perfect timing because this is all part of your growth. Anything that's out of balance is going to go. It's part of the energetic clearing. And this is part of it. It's a clearing of love and gratitude of what's not you, so you can be more fully who you are. And so if you find yourself defending bullshit, it's like you're going to be able to release that. So instead of you defending bullshit, you can defend more of what you love, more of who you are. If the bullshit's not you, so like you're going to be able to release it. Tell me about this 10 of Wands, please. What do we need to know about the 10 of Wands? Please and thank you, Spirit, because it's going to make you feel good. What about this 10 of Wands do we need to know? Over the 10 of Wands, we have the 8 of Pentacles flipping over. So it's paying attention to detail. I feel like working on yourself. The 8 of Pentacles for me is like soul purpose, your soul mission, your spiritual work, like that you came to do within your soul. We also have the Lovers, again, out here twice, and the Fool. So again, like Hierophant at the bottom. So this could be burdens of commitments that you made in the past, or just almost like spiritual ideals that you could be holding on to that are just not working for you. When it's time, again, because we already got the Fool out here, but the Page of Wands under that, it's time to take a new journey. It's time to move the hell on from the burdens that you've been carrying. Now, these burdens that you've been carrying could have strongly to do, because Major Arcana, the burdens that you've been carrying could have strongly to do with, I'm feeling like, there's a lot going on. I feel like it could be, breathe through it all. Just breathe, center yourself, it's all good. So 124, 23, 24. So a lot of the burdens that you've been carrying could have to do with ideals that were set in place a while ago. So this talks about higher learning, higher knowledge, higher judgment, but also traditional values. Thank you. So this could have a lot of the burdens that you've been carrying could have to do with traditional values that you are holding on to that are really just not serving you. 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords. There's something in your energy that is like fucking with your head. It's fucking with you. And I feel like it's the burdens. It burdens things that you're carrying. And the things that you're carrying could have to do with traditional values that were set in place that you're still holding on to. That I feel like are about to be released. The Page of Wands talks about taking a new journey, starting a new journey, a journey that's passionate, in line with your passions, and that you feel charismatic and like passionate about. And I feel like I'm brought back to that Y card is getting into the why. And the 8 of Pentacles is usually spiritual work to me. Like spiritual work, Pentacles is earthly work, but I feel like this is soul mission, and part of what that is paying attention to the detail of the things that you're carrying. Like, are the things that you're carrying serving you? And I don't think they are. I think that the things that you're holding on to are not serving you with this 9 of Swords energy and this 4 of Pentacles. It's like you clutching onto something. Excuse me. But with the Lovers here, again, I feel like you're going to be making heartfelt decisions about what it is that you need to release. And there's a strong energy of you making heartfelt decisions, like reviewing things and making heartfelt decisions of what you need to release. And you're going to be releasing the burdens that you need, because this Fool has a wand, but the Fool is packing light. The Fool is like ready to take the new journey, taking a leap of faith. Again, a leap of faith energy like that. Come to the edge is kind of like Fool energy. It's like taking a leap of faith, being confident in yourself, feeling bold in your movements and what you feel called to do. And I feel like, again, 10 of Wands is almost to the finish line. It's like the end. And so it goes from the 10 to the Fool. So there's a strong energy of restarting, but with less baggage. But you're going to be restarting from the heart energy, or quantum. I feel like quantum. And you could be ready to just like zoom out and move. So I feel like you could be feeling really ready to move out, but it's like part of you feels stuck. And so you could be in causing yourself resistance, like almost in distress, because it's like, oh, I really want to fucking move, but I feel stuck. And it's like, oh, I really want to fucking move. I really want to fucking move, but I feel stuck, man. And it's like almost causing resistance with the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords. It's like, I really want to fucking move, but I feel stuck. And to me, that's saying like resistance. So you need to get out of your head and in your heart. And I feel like how you're gonna do that is by releasing the burdens, releasing what has you up in here, and really just having gratitude for everything. Tell me about this Ten of Wands. What do you need to know for this energy? There's a lot of shit popping out, but we have increase. It was cocked to the side, but I feel like it's supposed to be up. Yeah, it's supposed to be up. So there's increase. It's funny that your cycle of increase happens as you release. So you increase as you decrease in a way. So it's like you increase as you release your burdens. And you make decisions from the heart. Now some other stuff popped out as well. So we have behind the mask, an intention of being behind the mask. So you might not, it could be an energy of you not being like your true authentic self, you being behind a mask. Again, your intentions could be behind a mask. I keep going back to feeling like, I keep getting a strong sense of feeling like it's obligation. And I don't mean, like, if you have a child and you know that a child can't take care of itself and you feel obligated, that's a different thing as to, I personally feel like that's a different type of scenario as a parent, as opposed to like, I feel obligated to come to your, I feel obligated to come to your wedding even though I really don't fucking want to, or I don't feel like it. I feel like that's different. if you understand what I mean. And so I feel like there is a sense of wearing a mask. And part of the burden, I feel like part of the burdens is that you wore a mask, that you tried to be somebody or act like somebody that you're really fucking not in order to please others. But there's also a consciousness of great gratitude as well. And so this could be you could be finding increase by having great gratitude for the burdens that you've carried. Like, yeah, you carried the burdens and you paying attention to detail, but I feel like very great gratitude for the journey that it could be a different way. Great gratitude for the journey you're about to take. We have great achievement as well. And we also have fragmented energy. And I feel like the burdens that you've been carrying was you being behind the mask, and it was fragmenting your energy, which could be why you're feeling all fucked up in the head and wanting to leave a certain situation or situations or whatever the case may be. Is like, because it got your energy fragmented and you're behind a mask trying to act like, trying to push through it. And it's like, release it. What's at the bottom? Milestone. Okay. Milestone and great achievement. There are like events happening, events of increase. So where you are is exactly where you're supposed to be, I feel like. Yeah. Because discovery is for you to figure shit out, for you to get to the why, for you to discover why it is you're doing things, why you're carrying these burdens. Carrying these burdens, is that who you really are? Are the burdens that you're carrying who you really want to be? And is who you want to be, like, is the mask you're wearing worth fragmenting your energy? Because as you stay behind this mask, I feel like you're fragmenting your energy. But again, it's like paying attention to detail, and as you release, you increase. Again, energetic clearing. As you clear out the shit, you get to bring in more. But it won't be shit. It's going to be gems. And I'm brought back to hidden in plain sight. There are going to be gems that you find hidden in plain sight. You're going to look at a tree, you're going to be like, that's a fucking gem. Or you could be like, you're going to be finding things. You're going to be finding things, and that could be a great achievement, or you're just going to find great gratitude for this cycle of increase, because you're going to find gems where there used to be mundane shit. As you release the burdens, as you release these burdens, you're going to find more shit that you need. I keep saying shit. I don't mean shit, but you know. But yeah, there's a strong energy because of full major arcana. There's a strong energy of you releasing burdens from the heart, really paying attention to your heart and how you feel, and releasing burdens. Oh my gosh, healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to love. Yeah, hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning and teaching. I feel like as you release the load, it's like you're just gonna, as you release the load of the burdens that you've been carrying, it's gonna be a weight off your shoulders, and it's almost like you got this blinder on that's just fucking. It's like, you ever try to pay attention to something, but you doing something else, and there's too much going on, and you can't really pay attention to the shit that you want to do because the shit that you got going on is just like fucking with you. That's the type of shit that I feel, and it's like once you stop doing one thing, you'll be able to fully pay attention to other shit. So it's like I feel like once you release the burdens, you're gonna be able to like really just release shit that is not serving you. And what you're moving on to, look, it's right here. What you're moving on to, the new journey that you're taking, you're going to be able to blast forward. And it's going to be a blending of energies. It could be a strong soul connection. It could be a relationship for some of y'all. So for some of y'all, collective, if you've been like waiting for a relationship, it's because the burden that you've been carrying has been kind of like keeping you from seeing certain shit that you need to see in order to move forward. But again, it's like the thing that you're gonna see. Look, Page of Wands again with the world. You're gonna be closing out old cycles and starting a new journey. You could be going traveling with the world, but it's like I feel like this is a learning phase for you to observe, watch, get into the why, really learn yourself, and you're gonna learn that you had all the tools you need to create the life that you want. But it's when you stop doing things. It's like when you stop doing things that's not you, you get to be who you really are more fully. Alright, so tell me about this Knight of Swords. I feel like looking at this Knight of Swords next to the Eight of Swords, there is like resistance. Because it's like the Knight wants to go, but at the same time, this Eight of Swords feels stuck. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. What do we need to know? I feel like I'm looking at the step outside of your comfort zone, surrender to the divine. Part of you feeling stuck is like if you're there in this place, you're there for a reason. So although you might want to feel like you want to move forward, it's like where you are, it's like you're here for a reason. You're here to learn something. And so you step out of your comfort zone and just be in this place. You're going to learn something very valuable to take with you. And because the Knight of Swords is moving forward with wisdom. Knight of Cups. Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. With the Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords. It's like it's new. It's having new. It's like you're in this place. You're feeling stuck because there's something for you to get, and I feel like the thing for you to get is to have new ideas, new clarity, new communication with yourself. When it comes to like your heart space, when it comes to your emotions, it's like really honoring yourself and your emotions. Like you want to move forward and get out of this awkward space, but you're in this awkward space for a reason. It feels awkward for a reason because it's feedback. It's letting you know like, hey, you haven't, I'm looking at failure. You haven't failed. You're not in this space because you failed. You're in this space because you're building. Because what you're moving forward to. We got Justice at the bottom. I feel like what you're moving forward to is empowerment. But Page of Swords is a watching energy. Somebody, like for some people, somebody could be watching you and how you're moving, and others. But what I'm feeling is like this Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. Ace of Swords, new clarity, new ideas. There's an energy of new intelligent communication. And then the Page of Wands again, yeah, you're gonna move forward. You're gonna move forward in passion and joy, but it's like you're here in this Eight of Swords energy for the balance. You got to get your balance first, because I feel like if you move forward, again, surrender to the divine, because I feel like if you try to move forward in this Eight of Swords energy, it's only going to fuck up and muck up the things that you try to do as you move forward. And so, like, you're here in this space to handle this shit now. Time is not running out. Divine timing, Wheel of Fortune, like, trust the timing. Like, you're in this space for a reason, to handle this shit now before you move forward. And what you're moving forward, you're here in this space to get empowered over this shit, because you're not really stuck. You're getting power over yourself. You're mastering yourself, mastering your emotions. You're gonna master your emotions, especially as you get in there and you honor them and you accept that you feel them where they are. Part of this is part of this is not being angry, but accepting that you are angry and being okay with it. Thank you, Spirit. Knight of Cups. It's like, again, it's like you're gonna get new clarity, new ideas, new I feel like, because it could be communication too, but I feel like this is inward. This is within yourself, and it's for the justice, divine justice. This is divine balance. Trust the divine. Again, communication is key. Thank you. Believe in the impossible. A win-win outcome is forecast. Your hard work is paying off, so don't worry about the time. These messages coming through. Don't worry about the time. Believe in the impossible. A win-win outcome is forecast. Even though you might be here and you feeling like you want to move forward with this Knight of Swords energy, you want to like sprint forward and run forward. You might be here, but you're here for a reason. Trust the timing. Surrender to the divine, because you're here to learn. You're in this space to learn something. I feel like this is watching yourself, communicating with yourself, your emotions. Almost like this is communication between here. This is inner communication, and it's all to empower you. You're gonna be like, being in this space is like gonna put you in this Emperor energy. You're gonna be able to this is bossing you up right now. Wherever you are is bossing you up. It's clearing out your energy of what's not you, so that you can be more the boss that you already really fucking are, that you might have forgot that you are because of outer circumstances. So that's why you don't need to defend your limitations. Bro, you're crushing it. Should we... I hear energy? Okay. To the energy. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Any other messages that we need to know with this Knight of Swords energy? I smell food. I'm hungry. I had like a half a pear this morning. Trying to eat more fruit. Oh, what is this? Appreciation. So appreciation for this time. I see a thinking woman at the bottom. Ow, my butt hurt. Oh, sitting all weird. Check the top. Envy. So this is a time. I know you want to move forward, but this is a time for you to really gain clarity over yourself. I see 6 of Wands at the bottom. This is a time to really appreciate, oh man, it's happening for you and not to you, and this is like a lot going on, but this is the time to really, again, accept yourself, have ease and grace and appreciation and gratitude for where you are. And this is about accepting it. This is about acceptance, and acceptance is powerful. And this is about accepting yourself. This is running long, but this is juicy. Like, what we need to know about this Eight of Swords. I feel like it was part and parcel with... I keep saying part and parcel. That's my new phrase right now. I feel like it was in tandem with this Knight of Swords energy, this Eight of Swords. But is anything else that we need to know about this Eight of Swords? Let me use Tiny Tarot for that, because I feel like we pretty much got what we needed to out of that. And then the Hermit, can't forget that. So there is a need to go within yourself. Again, reiterating it, and this is a major arcana, so it's not like 4 swords energy, go within. It's like Hermit, go within, find the answers within, inner guidance. Anything we need to know about this Eight of Swords? anything else we need to know about this Eight of Swords? Because I feel like it was answered with that Knight of Swords. 100 big Knight of Swords. I cannot make this shit up. Bro, I can't make this shit up, bro. Like, 5 of Swords at the bottom. It's the tension. Tension, competition, but I'm feeling like this is inner. This is about tension. Now, what do we got for this Eight of Swords? Ace of Swords. Again, Knight of Swords. It's literally what I just said. We got everything with the Knight of Swords. Confirmation. This is about the Knight of Swords. So you're in this space. You're in this space, kind of feeling stuck in a way, to accept it, to find new clarity where you are, to get to the why of like the shit that you're going through, the burdens that you've been carrying, and to really connect with yourself, connect with your inner intuition and your inner guidance, because you're going to be guided through you're going to be guided through this process, through this time period of where you are. And like, we can move on to the Page of Cups. Like, I don't have to clarify that Eight of Swords any further, because it got clarified with the Knight of Swords, and it's confirmation. Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, like double confirmation. 2 of the same cards that was in the previous thing that we just like did it with. But there's a major arcana of really, so this is a major energy of, I don't even say sit in silence, but like this is a major energy of connecting with yourself, connecting with the divine through this process as you are in this space. Because it's like, you want to go. I know you want to go, but you're here for a reason. You're in this space for a reason. There's something for you to learn out here, and it's clearing your energy before you move forward, because you're about to boss the fuck up. If you haven't already, you're bossing up. Like, you're literally bossing up. You're preparing to fuck up, be a boss. Like, it's beautiful. Luck is on your side, and win-win outcome is forecast. Your hard work is paying off. So don't worry about the timing. Like, everything you want is coming. But you are in this space right now to learn. Page of Swords. You're here to learn about your power, about who you really are. Because as you're in this space and you're feeling these things, you're like, oh man, I feel like this and I feel like that, but this is not, but this and that, and all the tension and shit that you're feeling is not who you really are. And so as you release that, you're going to be less of what you're not, so you can be more of what you actually are. What you actually are is a magician. You have all the tools you need to create the life that you want. You have everything you need to move forward. But if you don't know that moving forward, you're going to fucking block. You're going to fucking block yourself. Tell us about this Page of Cups. What do we need to know? This guy wanted to flip out. Page of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, there is a sense of like really learning your emotions, almost master your emotions. You could be in the early stages, but again, you're going to, because if you think about the Page of Cups, sometimes they call it the Princess of Cups. So if you're going from the Page of Cups to the Queen of Cups, you're in for, all right. So Page of Wands is talking about like being charismatic, starting a new journey. So what's the reverse of that? Not starting a new journey, not feeling charismatic, a sense of slowing down, a sense of really I feel like kind of resting, slowing down, not moving forward, but to really just sit here for now, to be in this space of not being so super hyped to move forward, but to be super hyped to be right where the fuck I am, to get more emotional sense of self. Look, wow. So we got 9 of Wands at the bottom. So there could be some like woundedness going on. But again, we got that why. So you're figuring out why. You're exchanging gifts with the universe. You're really coming into yourself. Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Okay, you're again master. And King of Cups is a master of emotions, emotionally balanced, intuitive. This is about intuition. High Priestess with the where you are. So this is about you really getting into. Okay, so you're wherever you do. Look, if you so much stuff. You could be an emperor. Or you could be divine masculine dominant, or you could be coming into more balance with your divine masculine aspect of your energy, because I did see that yin yang in my teacup. I ain't going for it. Like, so there is balance coming in within your energy. There's a sense of your energy balancing out. where you are right now is to help you get in touch, to accept, like, yeah, we got self-acceptance, we got all this stuff, but besides that, it's to help you get in tune with yourself for what you're going to do next. I'm feeling like, so where you are right now is exactly where you need to be, in perfect timing, to get you ready for what you're going to do next. Because what you're going to do next is you're going to be taking action. You're going to be taking action that could build a fucking empire, but it's not going to be just action from the ego or action from just any fucking emotion. It's like you're going to be taking action from balanced emotions. We got the Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. We got all the court cups out here. So it's like you're going to be taking action from mastering your fucking emotions. 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So with this energy, I'm feeling like quantum to clarify further. With this energy, I was about to say, I know I wasn't crazy, and it told me it was right there. Oh shit, that could be something. Like, I put cards over the deck, but I'm looking straight at the deck. I'm looking at it like it's right there. It's right there. It's right there. In my head, it's like, but cards are on top. I don't see it right there. And my intuition is like, it's right there. It's right there. And I just move the cards and boom. So that's exactly why you are where the fuck you are. So you can follow your intuition, bro. Your intuition is guiding you. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Your intuition is guiding you towards abundance. We had abundance out here. And it's not just monetary wealth. It's abundance of emotional balance, emotional stability, earthly stability. Like, as you are stable in your emotions, you're going to find stability in your as you are stable in your inner, you're going to find stable with your outer as well. And there's going to be a sense of really choosing what you're passionate about, really a sense of really choosing what makes you feel fulfilled, what opens your world up, chasing your worldly values and what matters to you. And I'm led to the obligation, releasing obligation, and really choosing your dreams and what it is that you want, what resonates with your heart and your soul. And you're going to be finding more balance and stability, especially as you follow your intuition. And your intuition wants you to really get in tune with it to move forward, because it's going to be guiding you forward. And I literally just saw this random ass video from Mind Valley about, what was his name? I forget his name, but he was talking about how his intuition told him to, how his guys and shit told him to buy the car, and he bought the car. He was like, should I get it used or should I get it new? And they were like, which one do you want? He was like, all right, I played this game, I want it new. And then he did everything that he did. And he was like, I don't have the money. He's like, what about the money though? They were like, you're going to get the money. And then they guided him through all of that because he meditated every morning. He followed his inner guidance. And he ended up getting guided to do some shit with his job. And then how his guys guided him to do that, he ended up getting laid off his job. But they said you're gonna get laid off. But he ended up doing everything that he needed to do to get twice the money that he would have got if he hadn't followed his inner guidance. And that's the feeling I'm getting with this card. Like, follow your inner guidance, follow your heart and your soul. You're going to be able to follow your passions. You're going to be following your fucking passions. I hope you know what it is that you want to do. And even if you don't know, it's going to be made clear to you. But you got to go within. The answers you need are going to be within. And it's hidden in plain sight. What fills you up emotionally, what fills up your cup emotionally, is hidden in plain sight. And if you don't know, you're going to know, especially as you move within. But you are in this energy. Like, 5 of Pentacles is out here, but you're really in this energy, but you could be defending being in this energy. And if you're not in this energy, you're going to be in this energy. Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. This is like lavishness, stability within the earth plane. Like, stability within your emotions, being able to choose what it is that you want and just going and go chase it. But for now, it's about you getting in tune with yourself to release the things that's not you, so you can be what is you. We got fears out here. So energy of fear, but the intention is peace because conflict. So so there could be some conflicts. You could be having fear because of the conflicts in your life, but the intention is peace. And so I feel like don't rush, don't try to rush forward. Well, the divine is with you and you're co-creating with spirit. So it's like, it's going to be how it's going to be. And it's going to be some give and take, but there is a sense of balancing out energies. And you could have fears about getting into your energy, honoring. You could have some fears about honoring your emotions. And it's true, because I've been there. Like, should I do what I want to do? Should I do what I want to do? Or should I do what I feel like I'm supposed to be doing? And again, it's like those old traditional values and ideals you could be holding on to, and it's a burden. It's causing you burden. It's beginning to be a burden. It's like time to release that shit. And I feel like it could be tied to fears, and you could be having inner conflicts. You could also be receiving new supportive connections as you choose your passion, your joy, your bliss, your curiosity, what you're curious about. Your intentions you're going to end up being peaceful within yourself and within your emotions. But I feel like you got to take this time now to realize things about yourself and release the fears that are holding you back from choosing what it is that you actually want. You know, you could feel obligated to go to college, but really you want to learn an IT trade or something like that. You know, it's like you could be feeling, yeah, I love coding, but I feel like I gotta go to college to get a business degree or whatever. And it's like, because you feel obligated, because it's old traditional values that you could be holding on to. This is just an example, but it's like, oh shit, my battery dying. Okay, because this is juicy. Oh my gosh. But yeah, going within your heart space, taking time to like really tune into your intuition and go within your heart space is gonna benefit you so much. And I feel like it's gonna help you release the fears. I feel like it's too much emotional balance and growth coming in for you to be holding on to these fears, but also the fears could be keeping you in place. But you're gonna be yeah, I feel like it's gonna be okay. You're gonna find peace as long as you have this intention of peace. Like, I don't know, be like, just I feel fearful, but I know I'm gonna have peace. Not now, eventually. Hold your intentions, honor your intentions and your feelings. It's the status quo. And I'm like, I feel like we saw strength, and so I feel like you're going to have strength over your fears. That's the like, even though fears are here, the feeling that I have is that you're going to be balanced within and find strength over your fears. All right, what do we need to know about this Queen of Cups? Anything we need to know about this Queen of Cups, please? So this could be also a union of masculine and feminine energies. Six of Cups. So this could be a Queen and King of Cups coming together. This could be a past life soulmate. I have Queen of Wands as well. So there's some like bomb ass divine feminine energy in here. We got divine feminine right here that flipped out earlier as well. We got divine masculine that came out with the Emperor. So there is some sense of balancing divine feminine and masculine aspects, but also I'm feeling like this could be a union. Now this could be shit from childhood. You could be getting your energy together from shit from childhood, or it could be some. We'll get into this. Let me. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Three of Pentacles at the bottom, working together. Six of Swords going into calmer waters. Okay, so what I was thinking was this could be a union between a King and a Queen of Cups, and for you to be like charismatic, passionate, not dimming your light for other people to make them feel brighter. You really being in your element, being in your energy, doing you with love. And I feel like there could be a coming together of past life soulmates, or like we got lovers in your energy. So there could be as you love yourself, like with this Queen of Wands, as you love yourself and are just not dimming your light to make other people feel better, to just really follow your joy, your bliss, and your passions, following your passions, Queen of Wands, and following your heart, Queen of Cups. You could be coming together within yourself in inner union, but also with outer union. It could have been somebody who broke your heart or just caused you emotional pain. Man holding a heart, bro. The sun at the bottom. It's like as you honor yourself and your heart, your passions, as you just really honor your energy, somebody who could have broken your heart, who caused you pain in your heart, you're going to move into calmer waters with them. So that could be even within yourself, as you cause yourself pain and shit. Because that's really ultimately what it is. We just use other people as our excuse for how we feel. But you're not wrong for that. As you really are in your energy, I feel you moving into calmer waters with a counterpart. And this could be inner and outer, but there's a man holding a heart, so this could be resonant with divine feminine. I mean, it was a Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands energy, so this could be a divine feminine energy. A man holding a heart wants to move into calmer waters. We got the sun, bruh, happy family, and a woman holding a coin. Patience, but have patience for where you are in the process. This shit is all working out for you. Have patience for where you are in the process. Divine timing, because the wheel is spinning in your favor. We got the sun, happy family, a woman holding a coin. Shit is coming together for you. Whoever you are and you resonate with this reading, shit is coming together for you. And you're working together. It could be after an ending, but there's like reciprocity and equal give and take after an ending. And the ending could have broke your heart, but it's like shit had to happen the way that it did, because you and or them had to walk away from stuff that's not filling up your cup to bring balance, peace, patience, and balance to a situation or to somebody's energy. But again, so much divine timing in here. Everything happens for a reason. Everything literally happened the way that it fucking needed to, whether you know it or not. Tell me about the wheel. What do we need to know about this wheel of fortune, wheel of energy? What do we need to know about the wheel of fortune? Check my battery. Okay. We're almost there. Because we got the lovers, strong soul connection. It could be a strong soul. So kind of feel like I wanted to flip 3 of Pentacles. Anything else we need to know about the wheel? Yeah, the lovers is a strong soul connection, and I feel like you need to really, or you could have really needed to get in touch with yourself first to really like know your own crown and shit. So the Wheel of Fortune, we got the Ace of Wands, brand new passionate beginnings, the Tower. Like I said, everything happened the way that it needed to. Because, like I just fucking said, the Knight of Pentacles, somebody's coming in slow. But it's like the Knight of Pentacles doesn't move slow while Empress from holding back, because they're holding back. And I feel like, because there could be some holding back, as you stop holding back, they'll probably stop holding back. And the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, he comes in slow, but he's not slow for no reason. He's slow because he's getting shit together. And then he's going to move out. And it could be slowly coming towards this Empress. Man holding a heart could be slowly coming towards this Empress, but the Wheel of Fortune is saying that they're going to work with someone, and it's going to be a brand new passionate beginning. And I'm feeling like career as well. This could be something new for your career. I mean, 3 of Pentacles, career, jobs, like passion projects. But I'm feeling like the Tower, sudden change and upheaval. The Tower hit where the Tower could hit. Do we need to know anything else about this Tower? I'll just cut it on the 2 of Cups. Do we need to know anything about this Tower? A lot of shit just flipped over. it could have been some sneaky type of shit going on. Somebody feeling stuck, wanting to communicate, but the devil is like, so they had shadows hidden in the subconscious. There are shadows hidden in the subconscious, and the tower hit. The tower is the tower. So I feel like the tower already happened. I feel like in this divine timing, but there's gonna be a reconciliation or some type of celebration. The tower hit because there needed to be some balance and patience brought to the situation or somebody's energy and or people's energy. Seven of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Stop arguing for your limitations. I feel like when I look at this shit. Ten of Swords and the Moon. You could be feeling left out because of some type of ending that happened. But what else do we need to know about this? I still see the Three of Cups at the bottom for that. So there could be a reconciliation. You could be carrying things in the subconscious. What else do we need to know about this moon? What ties these energies together? I don't know if it's in this deck anymore. I might have already came out. Knight of Swords. It did already come out. With the Seven of Swords at the bottom. So this is like, I feel like self-deception. Quantum. I feel like it's self-deception. What's under this? You say the Hierophant. Bro, I cannot make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. Self-deception from the ideals the traditional values that you've been holding, causing chaos and conflict within your shit. And then the King of Swords, so it was like a need to be honorable and speak your truth and be who you really are. The self-deception. Oh my gosh. The Knight of Swords. So if we get arguing for your limitations because of endings or things that happen, you could be carrying things in the subconscious, and it has to do with like you wanting to move forward and run forward. But it's like if you deceiving yourself, you're gonna carry that shit with you wherever you go, and if you're carrying that with you, you're gonna attract things that are going to come into your experience with that energy that you're carrying. And so it's like a need to release the burdens of the traditional values that you've been holding on to that are not serving you. But we need to know about the Seven of Wands, and that's so many. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate it. What do we need to know about the Seven of Wands? I think it was contract. You be having a contract with yourself to really just keep this shit in. A consciousness of lack. Because of an ending that happened, you could have a consciousness of lack that you're defending, that you're keeping active in your experience, and you don't know it. It's in your subconscious, and you could just be like, "Oh, I got left out in the cold." You're saying that they're back and forth, and this be so. Yeah, this is. I feel like it's a need to release. It goes back full circle to the cards in the beginning. A need to release. We got deserving, knowing what you deserve, optimism, discovery, and taking steps. That's how you do it, and you're gonna find a kindred partnership either way, because kindred partnership is in here. Family, friends, and guides. So Spirit is guiding you. Oh shit, Spirit is guiding you towards a loving man, but you could be playing it safe. It was commitment. That's what it was. You could be playing it safe because of the shit that you went through and this consciousness of lack. So a consciousness of lack can have you playing it safe, and you could be making and renewing a commitment with a consciousness of lack because you keep defending your limitations. But there are new beginnings and healing light within your energy. This is bro, I can't make this shit up. Like source, divine beings, ascended masters, angels are with you. You could be about to travel as you release these things. You release this commitment to defending your shortcomings, or you release this commitment to defending your limitations. You're going to be guided towards a kindred partner. I feel like, so this could be divine feminine. You're guided towards a kindred partnership with a loving man. but it's like you could be back and forth with the consciousness of lack because of all the shit that I just said before. But it's like you're taking steps to discover optimism and how deserving you are within yourself, and to release this feeling of feeling left out in the cold. Again, loyal heart isn't here, but you got to get to the why and stay confident within yourself as you go to the edge, because you're co-creating with source, you're co-creating with spirit. And yeah, serendipity is in your energy as well, and this could be the never-ending story that you're gonna find new ways to fucking think yourself out of. It's like, it's beautiful. It's gonna be some new shit for you. But it's like I see round and round, so it's like you gotta stop going round and round defending your limitations. Or you could be in a defensive mode because you feel left out in the cold. But again, that's just like burdens from the past that you're carrying with you. So, Priestess of Light, what messages do we have for this energy? What messages do we have for this energy? So, they talking to y'all, Divine Feminines. We got Divine Feminine energy. Magnetic receptive power. So there is a strong message towards the Divine Feminines for this energy. You have innovation, new creations, or you could just be also coming into balance. Take it as it resonates because it's a general reading. We have hostilities, conflict, and unrest. And also it's like releasing, twin flames. And twin flame, soul partner, eternal connection. And twin flames isn't always about other people outside of you. You're your own twin flame. You are whole within yourself. So this is about finding your wholeness. Again, you're putting your crown on. But it's like you're releasing hostilities and conflicts and unrest with innovation within your energy. It's like you're finally going to release the shit that has been like weighing you down as you go through the spiritual growth. Look, wings of light, you're becoming something new. It's like you're evolving, you're growing, spiritual growth, you're growing. Guide, the illuminated path, soul radiance, phoenix rising, you're coming into your power, you're putting on your crown, and the universe is guiding you through this. Touching earth, planting something new. Healing earth, power to give and receive healing. You're touching earth and planting something new, and it's going to be healing for you, especially as you keep these intentions. Let's get one more. Precognition, psychic ability, future vision. You could also opening heart, deep connections, water blessings, card 11. You could be having psychic awareness, extrasensory perceptions about certain energies and things that are coming into your life. But again, this is about like inner work. You're right where you need to be. What will it benefit this collective to surrender? Because I ain't gonna make it just about the Divine Feminine, because I saw Divine Masculine as well. So it could be for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, people coming into just their wholeness within themselves. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. And that's what this is about. Letting go was not you, so you can be more of what you actually are. Surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. That's exactly what I was doing in my dream. I knew to breathe. Just breathe. Get in that air. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. And that's exactly what I said. Traditional values you could be holding on to from the past that were put onto you. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Or you could just sit there with them and just thank them. Same thing. Surrender obsessive thinking. If you're obsessed about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. Surrender to your intuition and surrender to spirit. I don't know where my energy or the battery is, so these two, you can see that. You can pause it, but I'm going to read them. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you, and surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. That's what I got for this beautiful energy of growth and spiritual awakening and growth. So let us know if it resonates with you. Like, share, comment, subscribe, dislike, let us know how you feeling. Honor yourself and your emotions, man. Wishing you peace, love, and infinite blessings. Take care. I love you. Bye.